We'd like to welcome Thomas Detry to the Butterfield Bermuda Championship in 2022. Thanks for joining us for a little bit, Thomas.
Thank you very much.
I know you played here one other time last year, and
That's right.
Top 25, I think.
That's right.
What was your first
21st.
impressions of the golf course, and kind of must have suited your game? So, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, I actually remember watching the champions that used to be here, with all the major winners playing together on TV. I remember watching that a long time ago. So I had some brief imagery of the golf course, and we had some not the best weather last year. I remember it being really, really windy. So it was a challenge, and that's one of the great defense of the golf course. But it's a great golf course. You know, it sets up. It can be easy, and it can be a tough challenge if the wind gets up.
You just mentioned watching the Grand Slam, I think, when the four majors played. Do you remember what year that was and how old you were? Or?
Honestly, a long time ago. Actually, my caddy now, who used to work for Ernie Els and Darren Clark, actually caddied here a couple of years ago during the Grand Slam. So a long time ago. So hopefully he can give me a couple of good hints.
JP McManus is
JP Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, exactly right.
JP Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
So how long has he been caddying for you?
He's been caddying for me since May last year. I've been double back sharing actually with another US caddy. So JP has worked a little bit more in Europe for me, and I've had someone else called Barry Williams working for me in the US. But this week a bit different.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to get you in here and talk about your obviously PGA Tour rookie. You've had a great start to the season. First three events played pretty solid. What are you looking forward to this season on the PGA Tour, and how much do you plan to play here?
I mean, I've obviously Europe. I love Europe. You know, that's how I got on tour, and that's how I got inside top 75 in the world, thanks to Europe. So I'm really grateful to be able to play on the European Tour as well. But PGA Tour is I think is where I want to commit now for the next couple of years. And this year it'll be my full commitment to the PGA Tour. It's been great. You know, I've had the chance to play already something like 14 or 15 PGA Tour events, including majors. So I've had great experiences overall every time I've played tournaments. You know, last year here, Manitoba last year, and the start of my rookie season has been fantastic. So I'm really excited, to be honest. This is PGA Tour is what I want to be. I went to school in the States as well, so I'm used to the lifestyle in America as well, and it suits me.
Having said that, it's the Ryder Cup is next year, and I'm sure that's in the back of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
From a scheduling standpoint, how will you manage that? Will you go back and play a number of events?
It's a great question. I don't even know the answer. I'm playing it by ear right now. You know, with the scheduling changing all the time, with me entering a tournament, not entering a tournament. I'm just taking it week by week. Hopefully, I can get a win, and then it will make everything much easier. That's the goal. But right now, yeah, as I said, we're taking it everything week by week. It's not easy with traveling, me still being based overseas, so we may be thinking of having a base over here as well. So yeah, lots of questions still to be answered, but right now, as I said, I'm committed to the PGA Tour.
As you said, good play takes care of a lot of things.
That's right.
Just wanted to also mention while we're on that subject, Luke Donald, the Ryder Cup captain for Europe, is in the field this week.
Yeah.
I mean, have you played much with Luke? Have you had any conversations with him?
I've had a couple of conversations with him, not really recently. Not really, actually. I'm looking forward to get to meet him a little bit better. You know, I know that Europe has organized something called the Hero Open at the start of January next year, which is Europe versus GB&I. That will be early January, and I'm planning on playing that. I mean, if I'm making the team, which I'm very hopeful I will. I would love to play that, and that will be kind of a Ryder Cup format, kind of to get to know the guys with Dodo Molinari, Luke Donald involved. I think Thomas Bjorn will be involved as well. So I think it will bring back the European team and get us ready for the Ryder Cup next year.
You've played 12 rounds on the PGA Tour this season, number of events before that. But in those 12 rounds this season, what have you seen in your game that gives you confidence to continue on the performance?
Well, I've seen in my game that my driving has been really good. It's been performing well, so hopefully I can keep that up. You know, this week is again Bermuda everywhere, so you want to keep it on the fairways because you get pretty much no control out of the rough from the Bermuda rough. So that will be key. And another key, I think, is rest. I've been traveling a lot. I played well in Vegas, but ran out of steam at the end of the tournament on Sunday. I think I shot over par, and I just didn't have any more fuel in my body. So lots of rest will be key, especially with all the traveling. And that's it. As I said, hit fairways with the driver.
I believe you had a newborn maybe 5 or 6 months ago.
Correct.
Recently.
Yeah.
How's life changed for you, and what sort of perspective has it given you as a father?
It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I didn't know I would have so much love for something that I'd never met before. It's been fantastic, and my wife is all in on this American adventure as well. I told her when I signed up for the PGA Tour, I knew there was a possibility we could go play in America. I told her that it would not be. I would need my family there traveling with me, and she said she was all in for it. So she's been really helpful, and she's been great at helping me.
You mentioned having a base in the U.S. Where are you located? Where are you sort of?
We are actually looking at the DR, Dominican Republic. You've been to Punta Cana. We've played a tournament there. I've got exactly right. We've got great friends and great relationship with Jay Overton, who is the tournament director at Punta Cana Resorts. So we actually are thinking of maybe getting a base there, but it's, as I say, we're still playing it by ear now.
It's funny you mentioned the being here in Bermuda, another island.
Yeah.
You've had experience in both places, so I appreciate your time.
So what do you need to play well here? What have you been working on? What do you need to play well here?
I haven't been working on many things, to be honest, because my game is in great shape. So I've been mainly resting since I've been traveling quite a bit. It was nice to have a week off last week. So I'm feeling refreshed now, and I think what will be key, obviously, it all depends on the weather conditions. If it gets windy out there, I think all the knockoff shots and kind of little stingers will be key. And if it's mild, I think hit lots of drivers, hit fairways, and roll some putts.
So what was your thoughts from today?
I haven't played yet.
Oh, yeah?
I'm in the prom this afternoon. I've just warmed up, so I'm curious to see how the course is playing. I haven't played the course yet because I've arrived last night. So I'm really looking forward to see what the course is like. But what I've heard, it's been great condition. Greens are rolling really nice, and hopefully the weather holds.
I heard you guys were bombing it over the driving range.
Yeah, exactly right. I was one of the guys. I hit one drive and it went over the range. I saw some prom people going just behind the net. So I was like, I'm going to take it easy. Don't want to injure anyone.
Do you consider yourself a good wing player?
Yes.
Do you enjoy the challenge?
I enjoy the challenge. I mean, we almost had a hurricane blowing through here last year, and I remember shooting 4 or 5 under and making a nice little move up the leaderboard. So I consider myself, I embrace the challenge. It's one of the things that Coach Small, my coach at University of Illinois, always taught us. And almost like when the weather conditions are bad, like you're almost losing half of the field already because half of the field is already abandoning it. So I love the challenge. It's fun.